Hi guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer 3. Continuing my Wulfrik campaign. One of those there, I think it was against Costaltin. It said I'm as strong as Costaltin. It's kind of weird. Unless he's recently lost some armies.
I'd usually negotiate with my sword.
Belakos declared war on the Empire and Batonia. Sigvald declared war on Harolds of Ariel and Leafinar. That expires in 2 turns. We'll find out where we're at money-wise. If we're in the red or not. Azazel's back. Where's Archeon at? Who's Archeon on board with? It's only at war with those. It's at war with both factions of Kislev. Yeah, I've not seen any of his armies. And they've got to cross here, over onto here. What the fuck is he doing?
The four corners.
That one's at tier 4. 3 turns, that's fully upgraded, so that'll give some more growth. So that should go up to 215 growth then on there. 6 turns, that's back at pop 4. 7 turns, that's at pop 4. And then 2 turns, that's at pop 3. Then it's how quick it can get to pop 4, and then on to pop 5. And then that's about to fall off, so we can see how much money we're actually going to be bringing in. And then it's going to go down even further when the mammoth is recruited.
Challenge undeniable.
That one as well. And that's the bulk of the factions really, isn't it? Because that one only covers Cathay for some reason. So it unlocks the option for Chaos Dwarves and Ogre Kingdoms, but doesn't give 50% more from sacking Chaos Dwarves and Ogre Kingdoms. It's kind of weird. I still think they should have a skill as well, like a not a skill, a research. Like they've got these two here. They could have another one that branches off on these, and they could have like warring tribes where you get say 50% more for sacking Norscans, Warriors of Chaos, and Demons of Chaos. And then another one for, I don't know, something like a War Among the Woods, where you get more for sacking Beastmen, because I don't think they're included in any of these, are they? And the Wood Elves aren't either. So they could have another one for like Beastmen and Wood Elves. And then at least then, if you want to go down like a civil war route, you can sack these factions up here for more money. Right, so that thing's gone off. So we've still got 2,554, which is not bad. It says we're going to lose 400 for the mammoth, but that's just 325. Is that because of supply lines? I'm supposed to increase about 4% though. It's weird. Because what are two of these for? That one. Oh, right, okay. So we can take off these two, really. I need those two putting on. How is it we got those as well? Ranked up invading stance. Sack the settlement. Well, we'll get loads of these. But that one you've got a rank up invading stance. Because it'd be ideal having those on every lord. Because then it's just 15% more sacking for free. It's like having that first skill in your blue tree. After the starting one. Oh.
Let's talk terms, but with any disagreement.
He now wants a military alliance. No. I'll give you defensive, not giving you military. Because he'll go and declare war on someone fucking stupid. I don't mind giving military alliance when it's like the Chaos Dwarves who are super strong. Income from sacking, we'll take that one. Oh. Mr. Belako. I've just thought of something I could do here. Actually, could help. Yes. Maybe. He's not an ally of mine per se yet, is he? Got an idea.
God may you summon the first prince. Are you prepared? There are many ways.
Fool! I am the Tempest. What could you offer me?
I'm not gonna go with fucking Grimgore. Don't need that green bastard showing up and creating havoc for me.
Yes? Good. I do so hate murderous rage before lunch. Yes, good.
I can go to war with Leaf now, that's not an issue. Yeah, he's not strong either. I'd rather go to war with him than the sisters, because the sisters can be a fucking pain in the ass. I hate wood elves.
Yes, good. You catch me in a mood.
So I've got a slight plan. But shit, I won't have any things with them with you, will I? No, not that. One thing. So we just got a defensive alliance, so I won't have any points with them, will I? No. Right.
Let's talk terms, but
No. Reichland is strength rank 3 and they're right across the ocean. I'm not fucking around with that yet. Not while I've still got shit to do. Right. So that's 5 turns to get to pop 4. That's 3 turns to get to pop 4. That's 4 turns to get to pop 4. But that has the most growth. So it should in theory get to pop 5 the fastest. Right. Oh, in fact, shit. Second. I can. Fucking forgot. That one and that one. Otherwise I miss out on 15% more sacking value. Right, so normally what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be raising it for the Hound, so I can fill this up. I need to get this level 2. But you need to sack it before you raise it. So you sack it and then raise it the turn after. What I'm hoping is he's wanting to go where? Why? It's a hell of a journey, dude. Press keep. I've got a better idea for him.
Call me master. You have found me.
Right, okay. What I'm hoping is he will occupy this, which is why I won't really bother about not occupying it. If he occupies that, I can trade him Forbidden Citadel. Hopefully for Grayling Moot. Then I've got a complete province here. And then I can increase the growth of this one as well. And then he's also got a Dark Fortress. So he should take that trade. Assuming he takes Saul Encampment though. Because he might not trade a town for a town. But he should definitely trade a city for a town. Especially a city that can be a Dark Fortress. If I can't give it to him, he's gone down there like a dumbass. Shit. It might be worth giving it to Azazel then.
Norsca.
We'll reclaim it in blood!
Let's fight.
They return to Kislev's bosom.
No escape.
In fact, no, I'll leave it because if I'm going to trade it. At least that replenishment's really good. That's what we need. Because it just means then, if he loses Tower of Crack, he's basically dead. Now he's got a strong as fuck garrison, until somebody fucks up with an outpost, but he's good. I'll let my guys recover first, and then I'll trade it to him next turn. Unless Belacor takes that. Finally, Throg gained that.
Let's talk terms.
Trade's free money. I'll take it. I hate those ones where you get a positive for a negative. Oh, I think he's still alive. She's not being killed by, what's his fucking face?
Astragoth.
He's strength rank 6 this time. Damn.
Hetwoman! The gods give with one hand and take with the other. I simply kill.
Okay. Can't get them Valkyria. That's fair enough. Right, he didn't take that.
To the four
Idiot. Right. We should be able to trade that away, I think. It does lead on. If I go to Ecstatic Legion,
Take in my aspect and revel in what could
trade
be
him.
yours to serve.
Is it Forbidden Citadel? Forbidden Citadel.
We agree.
Because see, What I look at this is, it benefits me in two ways. One, he doesn't need the towns. The towns are crap for Warriors of Chaos. I trade into my allies as first chance I get. But us Norscans can make more use out of the towns than they can. Because now he's got that. That for Azazel is a Dark Fortress. So should Kostaltin and the rest of the Kislevite arseholes push in, and they take this from him, if he's only got that, he gets wiped out. If he's got this back here, well, there's no quick way for the Kislevites to get through here. They've got a journey down here, and even in forced march, this part is very slow. So even if they go around that way, you're still talking probably 3-4 turns just to get here. Then it's another turn or two to get there. So it buys him a lot of time. Although it's at tier 1, he can build it up. And then he's got another Dark Fortress. But sometimes they'll only take this and they'll bugger off. They'll go back into their own territory. So that could hopefully preserve Azazel. And Azazel can be really strong if he's able to build up. And that's what I want. Like this one. I want to trade this to Archeon first chance I get. But I want to trade it to him for something like Defensive Alliance, Military Alliance. Something worthwhile. So I can trade these away. I don't really need them. I'm not going to make him much money from these. You don't even make much from the towns unless it's got, again, a port in it. If it's got a port in it, it's pretty good. I ain't got a port in it, not so much. We've got Winterpire there, because that one's got one. Yeah, fuck it, upgrade it. We've got time now. And not being funny, this one with a port is actually worth more than a city. The only time the city's worth more is if you're going to have it as a recruiting station. If you're not having it as a recruiting station, they're not really worth shit. Unless the city is also a port. Then you've got double. Because then you can recruit all your best units from it while pulling in some money.
Battle time is feeding time.
If Frog's going to be defending, I don't think he needs to defend down there completely. So what we'll do is, we'll move Throg up. I'm not going to put him to like defend a town, because obviously he might need the help of the garrison in question. And the better the garrison, this has also now got Chaos Warriors in it, because I'm guessing it's Be'lakor. Yeah, Be'lakor's put that under there. So this is going to be a very strong garrison. And I'm probably still going to get another unit of Marauder Champions in there. Yeah. So I can have 3 Marauder Champions, and these start out as Chaos Warriors Great Weapons, which is also awesome. So they're probably going to become even better units as he upgrades his outpost. So I can put Throg there. He can help defend that as they can help defend him. Once he's got a 20 stack, he can come further forward and defend from the towns. In case Kislev make another foray into the area. But this way it also stops Kislev from recruiting behind our lines. I don't want Kislev recruiting behind our lines. It's never a good thing to have the enemy behind your lines. Even in a small number they can be annoying and create problems. And if they recruit like a 420 stack army, can be devastating. I remember a friend of mine once telling me
Masters have
when he
surely
was
fate in this meeting.
yeah, I'll give him that. When he was playing the dwarf campaign, and he'd occupied the Southlands, most of the Southlands. This was in Warhammer 2 though, so it wasn't quite as far-reaching. But what he'd done is he'd gone about like trying to maximise money and stuff like that, and he'd not built the garrison building in any of his towns or his cities, which obviously at the time gave you walls on towns and made it so they were harder to take.
More headway.
And what happened is he had, across the course of probably about 7 or 8 turns, he had 2 or 3 rogue armies spawn in his territory. One was like a rogue army, like a decent, like 20 stack badass one with decent units. One of them was like just an army of like savage orcs. I'm not sure if it was just those 2 or if there's a third one. Oh, that were it. It spawned. There was like a chaos. John used to have the chaos spawn up in the north, and he used to spawn some armies down in the middle of the ocean, and it spawned some armies down there, and 2 of those armies veered off to his Southlands area, and because they'd got no garrisons on the towns or the cities, which is normally really strong for the dwarves, but because he thought he weren't going to get attacked down there, he left it. So all his shit started getting taken by this rogue army, these savage orcs, and these 2 armies of chaos, and he had to send armies back, but his armies were miles away. So he had to send them back to go and try and reclaim his stuff and stop these armies. And he got right fucked off with the campaign. And it's like, your lesson there to be learned is, 1, you don't send every single army to the front line, you keep some behind to defend an area. And 2, you always build garrison buildings. Always. Especially when you're playing dwarves and chaos dwarves, because they have really strong garrisons. Same Warriors of Chaos if it's a dark fortress. There's no reason not to build your garrison building if you've got strong garrisons, because it's a strength. And then if an enemy army attacks you, if you don't beat them in the auto resolve, you probably beat them in the battle. And those are the factions where you potentially could win in auto resolve.
No escape. Offerings of
Ah, here we go. There's that one. That's the one that I was looking for. Income from sacking. So you get 4%, 8%, and then 12%. So it just goes by 4% each time. So you can get 12% more sacking from there as well, on top of all the other benefits that Norsca can already get to get their sacking like above 100%. Because you've got what, 15 from his blue tree, 50% from his blue tree, 15% from his ancillaries. You can get 12% from that. You've got 50 with the appropriate faction on here, 60, 70, 80. So that's going to put you at what, 110. And then if you've got 12 on top of that, you can be 122% on sacking. And I still think, oh, that's the other thing as well, where you can squeeze some more in. Certain items. certain magical items will also like that. So you could have, with that equipped, you could have 132% on sacking. Obviously you'd have to fight the battle without having your talisman on. If you know you can easily auto-resolve it though, you could stick it on and get 10% more income. If it's a battle though, obviously you want to be careful if you're going to have to fight. Keep your talisman of preservation on.
A challenge? Let's fight.
Right, so now I've taken Bay of Blades. I need to bring Wulfrik's army back over to the Monolith of Catan. That's 11 turns to get pop 5. That's 19 turns to get pop 5. God. And they're about to go into pop 4 next turn. We'll see how many turns it takes them. And this way as well, if I take these two here, I can kind of help protect Azazel's second city, his second encampment, which can hopefully get him off the ground a bit. The hell has he got that for? That he should destroy, but AI doesn't do that. But yeah, he should just... Now he's got it at tier 5, he doesn't need this anymore.
No higher power than I.
See if I can. I don't think I'll be able to personally. I can try. See if Sal encampment into it.
Harbinger, you have found
If I go
me.
to him,
What will you ask?
do you want that? And I take that back. He does want that. He becomes my vassal? What the fuck? No, I don't need to become vassal. There we go. So then I can get some more growth from that. Some more growth from this. That can probably keep that, to be fair, as well. Because then we can have that and the money building. And then when it comes to building anything of worth, like for the main stuff, I can jump between the two. Because then I can reduce that down by another 10%. I didn't think he'd go for that, but he has just taken the Saul encampment, which I don't need. I'd rather have the Bay of Blades, because Bay of Blades has got a port. And at least Norscans make really good use out of ports, where Warriors of Chaos are probably the faction that makes the least use out of ports. They don't even give you money, I don't think. Which I think is kind of stupid, to be fair. I think C need to change that. And they need to put a base value on every port and potentially every luxury resource that's linked to potential money. So like obsidian, gold, maybe marble. I can't think of what else there might be. But basically, anything like that, they all need to have a monetary value attached to them for every faction. Even if it's higher for some factions and lower for others, I'm fine with that. But let's say at least 200 or 300 minimum for every faction. And then if some factions get a lot of money from like mining, like dwarves, they can increase it. Fucking hell, the woman is already rank 6. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. I increased that, didn't I? Just set that back. Won't get a point back for that, will we? Won't. Fuck. Never mind. That's going to be the first one to reach tier 5. I buggered up slightly. Because I used a population point on that, which won't get refunded. But, to basically make this up to tier 2. What I should have done was waited.
Where's my next?
And that's going to do it in 9 turns. Okay. To getting one lord to raid me for 13. Pathetic.
Slaughter the sheep. Unhand the supreme patriarch.
Oh, finally seen an Archeon army over here. Not Archeon himself, mind you, but still. There's an 8 stack there and a 20 stack there. Oh, is that Archeon? There he is! Mr. Full of all purples himself. Now if he can get his candy ass over here and take this, I can trade him Cracker Drac. And then he's got a Dark Fortress over here as a forward staging post into the lands of Kislev, which will greatly help him out as well as me. And then if they try and take that, they've got almost no chance because he'll have a really strong garrison on it once he gets to like tier 3, tier 4. And assuming the AI is smart enough to actually build the garrison building, which I think they should make that mandatory pretty much for like all AI factions, because it's stupid not to when you see it sometimes. Right, I'm going to leave this part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're around here, please subscribe. I'll leave the playlist link in the top of the description, and I will catch you guys next video. Take care, everyone, and have a great day.